Everything is looking absolutely terrible for all of the Hollywood elites out there today, and as you can see by the headline here, Diddy tells judge he's nervous as his trial begins in New York City. So Diddy's trial has indeed begun, and he's not the only one who is nervous, because during today at the trial, his Diddy list got exposed to the entire world, and we have it here today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be checking it out and seeing which names pop up on this list, and there's one name in particular that everyone's going to be shocked is on that list, okay? It's a name that no one saw coming, it's a name that no one expected, and it's a very shocking reveal of just how deep and corrupt the Diddy list goes, all right? Let's not forget that Diddy could be sentenced to life in prison if he's convicted on multiple charges, including racketeering and traffic crimes. So this is, of course, very, very bad news for Diddy, and this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Hollywood in general, as we all know, of course. And the fact that we are getting more progress on this than we are with the Epstein stuff is pretty crazy. But this is something that Diddy told the judge at the trial. So I'm sorry, Your Honor, I'm a little nervous today. I wonder why. I wonder why Diddy would be so nervous. One of the lawyers for Combs withdrew from his defense team in February, saying, "Under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Diddy," which is not a good sign for Diddy, okay? When he's losing his defense lawyers, you know that's not a very good sign. So like I said, yes, we do indeed have the list. Hollywood is about to burn, all right? And this is, of course, this has a lot of elites very, very scared today.
What's up, America? We got the list. What list is that, you may ask? Why, that's the Diddy party list. Yeah, we got that. That was dropped by prosecutors. Now, remember, these are just the names that were dropped by the prosecution. We're not saying anything about them. So,
oh man, which of course is actually a good distinction to make. Just because some of these people went to the parties doesn't mean that they engaged in anything bad. So that's just something to keep in mind. But at the end of the day, this is not a good sign for anybody who is on this list.
So here's the first little section right there. I'll just let you pause and read.
Like I said, there's one name in particular that we're going to get to at the end of this video that is very, very shocking.
There's the second section right there. Just let you pause and read. Of course, there's the third section of that page. You should pause and read that, of course. And, of course, all the usual suspects on there. Basically, everybody you know and love, if you want to call it that. Here's page 2. There we go.
And it goes on, guys. The list goes on.
Oh, there's another group. Look right there. There's another group of them. Hey, couple surprises. Not a lot, though. And we got another section over there. Take a look at that. Yeah, that's about right. Of course, here we start the royal.
Now, I just want to point out that we have people like Ryan Reynolds on this list, Jamie Foxx, Kevin Hart, Ellen DeGeneres. Well, Ellen DeGeneres is not a surprise, to be honest. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah is on this list. But then we get to a very, very shocking part.
Of course, you might want to pause that right there.
So that's kind of interesting. Do you guys see who is at the top of this list right here on this page? Is Kamala Harris. So that is absolutely crazy to see. Some of these names are definitely more shocking than others, like Leonardo DiCaprio is on this list, Kim Kardashian's on this list, Jennifer Lopez, you know, you have Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith. Both of them were going to the parties together, and we've already heard about that. Now, the one thing that is really frustrating to me is that this is a trial that is taking place in New York City, and well, we've seen the history of New York City when it comes to handling court cases. I just don't think that this is going to be the slam dunk that people think that it's going to be. I mean, the justice system in New York City is completely corrupt. So that, of course, is very frustrating. But all of that aside, this is going to be interesting to see what continues to happen with all of this. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. I think that Hollywood is very nervous. Diddy himself is saying that he is nervous. So this is going to be very interesting to see what all happens with this. We're going to continue to monitor this. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.